Welcome back to Roll on the Adventure. I am your host, Nathan Blades. With me today are three cowboys. They're very rowdy.
Howdy, partners.
Howdy, y'all. Again, I apologize. So last we
And
left
what about
off...
the third cowboy who's suddenly quiet?
Sorry. Hello.
Okay.
All right. So one of the tags of the world is changing.
Mm-hmm.
Shall we explain what we're doing quickly?
Yes. So, in the wonderful game Frontiers of Time that we've made up, there are multiple tags that are involved in the world that I've sort of worked in, but not by necessarily dropping by name. But when the world resets, because we're doing a time loop, we lose one, and one changes to something else. So.
Okay. So I guess the simplest thing would be which one do we lose?
Mm-hmm. I put one forth for joyful.
Oh, so we're voting. Okay.
I mean, I kind of know what I would like to do, but also I'm happy to take people's suggestions and their pitches for, because that's the kind of GM I am. I don't know.
I like a randomness factor as to which one we lose.
Oh, sure. I'll roll 1d6 then. Give me a second to find a die, because this is not normally a game where I roll, so I am unprepared. Hold on. It's a 3. So remote goes. Oh, that's fun.
So
God.
where are we now?
That's bear with me. Bear with me. So remote is no longer a thing.
Yep.
Yep.
And one of them changes to something else.
Yep.
Noisy changes to something else. Which I'm happy to flip that and just have silent.
Yeah. I'm
Cool.
fine with that,
That's
honestly.
kind of weird, but yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
weirdness.
this is great. Okay. So bear with me. I'm going to do the intro again and see if I can work those bits of information back together.
Cool.
Give me a sec.
So, we need bullets as well.
Oh yes. Let's reload your bullets. Okay, I still have the list from before.
So I only need 2 because I fired 2.
Yeah.
I only need 2. I think everyone only needs 2 because everyone only fired 2.
It confuses. So, purple, you get atomized and morose.
Oh, atomized would have been useful last time.
Kazuki, you get endless and loud.
Nice.
And Maggie, you get attractive and fragile.
Nice.
So, feel free to reorder your list.
Oh, do we get to reorder everything?
I mean, you drop the bullets at your gun, and then you can reassert.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Right, in that case, I am putting atomized at the bottom.
So, do we keep? So these are instead of like the bullets we had last time, or do we just have to? As long as we have 6, it's fine.
The bullets you fired out your gun are now removed from the pool entirely.
Oh, I still had 3 bullets left. So.
Oh, you fired 3. Oh yeah, because you fired confused, didn't you?
Did that count? Because I thought that was just.
I mean, do you want it to count?
No, because that was just for my curiosity. No, because that was just for my curiosity to see what would have happened.
Then you still have confused.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So, where are we now?
Okay, there we go.
Wait, did you shoot 3 anyway? Because you shot terrible.
No, I didn't.
Oh yeah, you did.
Oh yeah, terrible. Yes, there was one. Terrible, huge, and tiny.
You also have surprising, Maggie.
All right, so.
Right, let's try and do this intro again. Bear with me if it's a bit more stilted than before.
That's fine.
Out in the Navajo desert, there's a bustling city, a long way from the next bit of civilization. But you can't really hear it even as you approach. You can't hear the roaring engines of the roller coaster. And you can't hear the sound of rushing and clacking metal of the Ferris wheel. You can't even hear the screams of the roller coaster or the clinking of drinks in the saloon. It's dead silent here. The speakers that once played pop and hip hop music lay silent and discarded across as everybody tries their best to enjoy a piece of leisure in this crushingly large city. The year is 1992. Welcome to Anasazi Land Theme Park.
Ooh.
All right.
This is like weird and creepy now.
Yeah.
It is still just as bright and colourful as before, but almost dead quiet.
There's this very weird edge. So,
Blag our way through as we did before. Get the staff wristbands.
yeah, I mean, so let's go quickly through all the stuff we can do without really rolling. So we can get into the theme park by blagging to the guard. We can
Do
now
you get a wristband this time?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So we have that's fine. I can convince us to get into the competition again.
Mm-hmm.
But you used a bullet last time. What's your first bullet?
My first bullet this time is fragile.
Okay, so let's play out that part of the scene real quick. So we fast forward to you deciding to go and interrupt Cole Rhodes after that initial broadcast.
Well, actually, no. As a question, like, firstly, I think we should save state getting in because we don't need to do that anymore.
Sure thing.
I
And
mean,
save states are practically
as
infinite.
well.
Hmm?
There's no point not doing, but we could just blag it anyway.
All right. We'll save state that because that's just the optimal solution to that problem.
Yeah, you are in the theme park and you have wristbands.
Okay, so actually thinking about it, do we even need to be in a competition now? Because we know what happens. We know that the pressurized system is what goes wrong, so we don't need to be on stage. Being on stage actually seems to be the worst solution.
But I still need to mess about with the security.
Yep, you can still do that. You have the wristband now.
I need to convince. Well, yeah, but the wristband is for
Staff.
Oh, cool. So yeah, I'm going to make my way over to the sheriff, but this time I'm going to shoot her with a. Actually, no, I'm going to see if I can, convince her I'm her new hire.
Okay.
Her assistant.
Let's play this scene out a little bit. So she, like before, was like, "What can I do you for, partner?"
Hey, boss, I'm the new security hire. I've been told to come and assist you in any way.
Huh. I wasn't told, but you do have the staff wristband, so I guess I can see. It's like Monkey Island, really. So I guess I can't complain about it for now. I probably will speak to my superior later about it, though. Well, the first job you can do is get me some more donuts and coffee.
Yes, boss.
Right. So I'm gonna just quickly look at Jezebel. Sorry, not Jezebel. Oh yeah,
Manhattan.
Manhattan. Yeah. Oh god, this is confusing.
Haha.
And we look at Manhattan and be like, just look at the timepiece and be like, what you got?
Flips out. Virgil flips back in.
Okay, so last time we got blasted off that stage. Might be worth taking the stairs out.
Oh, I've got a bit of a better idea. And he's going to go over where I imagine, I imagine Rhodes is still doing his thing, but it's a bit less dramatic now that it's a bit quieter.
Yeah. He's kind of like, welcome to the finals for the Arizona Top Swing Dancers 92. Unfortunately, in this city, there's a little bit of a concerns against noise pollution. We have to keep our volume levels down. But that doesn't mean it won't be a delightful time for everybody for a fun day out at Anasazi Land Theme Park, where you have to be quiet at all times, he says, staring despondently at the floor.
Hey. And Manhattan is going to raise his hand off the stage. He's not going to go on the stage.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to essentially get him off the stage.
Yeah, eventually he finishes his kind of piece to camera and then steps down.
Is there anyone on the stage now?
Nope.
Good.
Currently empty.
Right. Manhattan, who's probably standing close to the stage but not on it, is going to say, I'm here from the maintenance department. And I heard this stage isn't exactly very stable, so I'd recommend you don't actually perform here at all. And he's going to shoot the entire stage with Fragile.
Yeah, you do.
And he's then going to kick it with his boot.
Oh no.
He's going to make the entire stage fall over.
Yeah.
And collapse.
At a risk to not crush yourself underneath this 10-foot gigantic stage, I roll 2 glitch dice, but you have a 2 of 1, so roll 1 glitch dice.
He has a 2 of 2. Actually, no, 2 in. Sorry, as opposed to green. Fair enough. Okay. Yep. I'm
it's an
going
action
to
thing, so it's 2 in.
2. So is it 1 glitch dice or 2?
1 glitch die, because you have a 2 of 1.
I am fine. I rolled a 6.
Hell yeah. Yeah, so you kind of like give it a short shift tap and nothing happens. And then there is just a piercingly loud creak because it's so quiet. And the thing just kind of goes boom, and implodes in on itself. So it goes from a 10-foot thing to like a 1-foot thing.
See what I mean? Dangerous.
Cole stares at it in shock, being like, I was just on that.
Well, now you're not. Good thing you got off it.
The 3 tech team from NDN all rush over. They're yelling. They're like, what did you do to our stage?
Hey,
it took all of yesterday to build that. I'm
from the maintenance department, and this thing was a massive hazard. And he's going to take advantage of the fact he's mysterious and just sort of walk off. It's like, if you want to talk to someone, you can talk to my superior. He like points in the direction of the Ferris wheel, which is about to break, and he's going to walk off back to Jeb.
Yeah, I think because that would probably be 1 glitch die, but you got mysterious, so it's no glitch die. And as you walk away, are you walking in the direction of the Ferris wheel?
I think no. He's going to walk towards Jeb and sort of like, tip his wide brim hat for a second, which doesn't really do anything because his face is always hidden. And he's just going to say, well, that completed one part of the job.
And while that was going on, when all the techs were distracted? That big water thing?
Yep.
I've shot the water tank with morose, so it won't be as enthusiastically launching people.
Interesting. Okay, duly noted.
But I'm doing that like super quietly.
Oh no, you're good.
So
I don't think you need to roll for that. I'm just having a little bit of that's so Raven looking into the future moment of what that actually will do. But yes, okay, cool.
Hopefully the time rustler won't tweet either. Right, let's go catch as a rustler.
Let's go for it.
Meanwhile, Jezebel, you return to the sheriff's office with donuts and coffee. Well, thank you. You're a good little worker, aren't you?
Thank you, boss.
So, I heard a mighty commotion going on outside while you were gone.
Oh yeah, there seems there was a problem with the Actually, wait, no, I was anywhere near when that happened, so I can't really explain.
You've got an idea, but
you probably had people shouting like
maintenance was
the stage fell down.
Yeah, the stage fell down, but I don't think anyone was hurt.
See, that's what I was saying when they were building it yesterday. I was like, that's far too tall. Somebody would get hurt. And then they were like, we'll do what the fuck we want. We'll do what the hell we want. I guess she also corrects herself, looking at the 8-year-old who's trying and failing to get the high score to get a sheriff's badge. Fortunately, because this is a different time stream, they're not an excellent gunman. And I told them it would be dangerous, and it turned out it was. So I guess Mark 1 up for me. Yeah, I love being right, she says, nodding firmly and taking a swig of coffee. It's still incredibly hot.
I have a look. I have a look on the monitor. So I say I know where people are congregating, but just because I can't, know that she needs to see a reason why I'd know that. And I say, lots of people are hanging out around the the roller coaster. I should go over and talk to the engineer so it doesn't get too congested.
The dead shot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's cool. Are there any scenes with the Fandango Ferris wheel before it breaks?
Well,
There doesn't have to be.
I mean, if that's where we're rooting around, I'm rooting around for rustlers.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, same with
and
me.
I know something happens over there.
Okay. Yeah. But while the monitor, I think because we established previously that you need to kick a part of the wall to make the monitors flip round, Jezebel does that, and the sheriff is kind of like, how'd you know how to do that? And meanwhile, outside at the Ferris wheel, we see Jebediah. What you doing to root round for rustlers?
I am sort of actually, I might. No, I'm not. I'm not the sort that will entertain people with gun tricks. I'm going to sort of be mooching around, underneath, the little stalls, like the small attractions, being like underneath canopies and stuff. So I'm not too obvious.
Okay, yeah. The bazaar is pretty close to the Ferris wheel. It's like a line of small stall attractions that sell food and toys, as well as host sideshow games. So you're kind of like inconspicuously moving between those as you kind of keep an eye on what's going on in the Ferris wheel. I guess that's a rooting roll.
I'll be rooting.
Yeah. Let's just, because you already have a 1 in rooting, I'll just give that to Yiz.
Cool.
Ooh. Actually, yeah, this is great, and isn't in the rules, but I can do what I want. Fight me. So you see a cowboy in a black hat, because all the evil cowboys are in black hats for some reason.
I am as well. So.
I watched like 3 episodes of Westworld, and that's the only thing I took away from that show. And a domino mask, and they stand a decent ways away from the Ferris wheel, but you still see them, and they level a revolver at the Ferris wheel and shoot it, and immediately the middle like central hub of the Ferris wheel gets rusty and grinds to a halt.
I am trying to, at exactly the point where he fires, I want to shoot him with Adventurous. I want to make him stick his neck out too far and get caught.
You fired Adventurous already.
You fired Adventurous. You don't get it back.
Oh, I got it. Oh no, it was Atomized. I got, wasn't it? Sorry,
yeah.
I've shuffled the wrong thing. Sorry.
I mean, you can absolutely atomize him. That'd be hilarious.
I am not atomizing him. Sorry, I've moved the wrong one. Which one did it? Oh, he's already wicked. Sorry, I literally just put my ordering wrong.
I mean, because I like the chaos of like a who shot first kind of situation, I'm gonna say that you still probably fire Atomized, but not necessarily at him in some way. I know,
my Atomized is further down. It's wicked. I'm gonna I want him to be like it's the same sort of thing. Like my idea is that it's gonna drive him to basically take risks and get caught.
Okay, so let's see. In this kind of like quick draw competition, it's going to be a contest.
No, I'm not trying to stop the thing happening.
So I guess what I want to double check is, do you want to hit him with Wicked before or after he fires?
Exactly the same moment, so he might not notice what's happened.
I'm going to say that the timing of that requires some precision.
Yeah.
So that, I think, is a single glitch die. You have a shooting of 0.
Yep. And that's a 2. So something has gone weird.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You shoot him as he fires Wicked.
He
fires Rusty at the Ferris wheel.
What happens if timepieces get affected with time bullets?
Who knows? And then there's like in the deathly quiet of the theme park, there's a And he runs off into the park.
Jeb, what you do?
Hopefully making him make a mistake.
And not just making him a lot more evil than he already was, which is a terrible idea. This is a terrible idea.
I'm just going to look at you and just start walking out after the Time Rustler.
Do you want to reset?
Manhattan is just going to facepalm, but he is going to go along with it.
Okay. The Ferris wheel breaks down. The people move over to the Deadshot coaster, which Jezebel catches on the security cam footage and suggests that they both her and the sheriff go over to check that out. The sheriff complies. Are we now reconvening at the roller coaster?
I am, because I have an idea. The coaster is one of the ways, it is literally the way people get killed when they go up on this thing, right?
I maybe missed just a small detail of that. You had an idea?
I have an idea. So the coaster is the way people get killed in these timelines. We've gotten rid of one of the ways, hopefully, that someone can get killed on the coaster by stopping the waterworks. So people can't get boosted up there and killed. But part of my thing is I think we should just destroy the coaster. Because we're already at the point in time where we can get it to stop for a little while. Maybe when we get it to stop, I have the bullet acidic. Maybe I could melt some of the things and essentially cause a stoppage entirely.
Can do.
Well, what did you think about that, Maggie? All right. Would we have to roll anything to get the ride to stop? Because I don't think we have to roll anything to get it to go down to once every 10.
No, you didn't have to do anything necessarily to do that, but a spanner has been thrown into the works of this plan. As you kind of approach, this could happen either before or after. It doesn't matter. Can somebody make a routine roll to go and check out the state of the kind of roller coaster and its queue?
Can I roll this because I'm closest?
Sure thing. You have a routine of 2, so actually it just kind of happens for you. Look at you being strategic. You see in the kind of controls carriage for the roller coaster, 2 men in actually. No. A man and a woman in cowboy hats and domino masks, both of them grinning quite wildly, one of them cackling while grinning quite wildly, go and accost the poor Ben in the control room. The man puts a gun to his head and starts to drag him out towards the roller coaster, and the woman takes over the controls.
Well, hey now.
I mean, your security, aren't you, Maggie?
Now, last time I got him to slow down the ride.
Currently, he's being kidnapped.
Dragged off.
Yeah, and there's another bad guy currently taking over the controls.
Okay, I'm going to shoot the bad guy with a track. Oh, that's the point.
Which one?
The guy taking over the
controls.
I can't shoot him with the tractive. I need to shoot me with the tractive.
Yes!
Oh, no.
You, like Persona 3, you just put that timepiece to your temple, and I guess makeup just comes out this gun. I don't know. Just rose petals like it's a shonen anime, like a B-shonen anime. Just come out this gun.
Oh my gosh.
And, the loud bang of it firing makes a decent number of people turn around and look at you, and many of them just go, "Oh, goodness!" How has your appearance changed?
Basically, I'd say it's kind of like I look broadly the same in terms of my features, but oh, I know. You know how take what's it, Princess Margaret, the Queen's sister.
Mm-hmm.
You know how the actress who plays her on The Crown obviously looks like she's meant to be playing her, but she's super good looking.
Mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm.
she's like a good looking, a much prettier version, like that. Like I'm
Regal.
being,
Okay.
yeah, like I'm being played. Like they cast someone to play me, and they cast a supermodel to play me.
I see. Got it. Yeah, they're the woman who is now at the controls stops what she's doing and looks at you, as does most of the people queuing for the roller coaster. Nobody is paying as much attention to the guy being kidnapped as they get onto the roller coaster.
Right. I've got a plan, but I need to waste a bullet.
Go for it, dude.
I mean,
so is there anything happening around that I could slap Pointless on?
Slap Pointless on the person operating the controls, and I can convince them using my attractiveness and their pointlessness that I need to be the one operating the controls.
I don't want to, because you're doing the other stuff.
I will tell you what would be funny. Shoot Pointless at the sheriff. Because shoot Pointless at the sheriff because we're taking over security anyway, so you might as well make her just useless in this situation.
No, if she can threaten to arrest them, that's probably actually.
Okay, well, you can just shoot at something.
I mean, you could shoot it at the roller coaster controls and make them pointless.
Yeah,
I mean, then it's out of control.
Yes.
Shoot at the roller coaster.
No.
Shoot it at something.
That was an intentionally bad idea I was giving.
I am probably going to go for the sign thing again, so no one wants to go on this roller coaster.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. The sign for the roller coaster now says the drab roller coaster.
And now I am going to fire my next bullet at the kidnapped guy.
Mm-hmm.
And my next bullet is Lucky.
Oh.
Okay.
That's really good, actually.
So I'm going to make him supernaturally lucky.
That works entirely well. He is unfortunately at the moment still currently being kidnapped, but he's lucky now.
Yeah, but if something goes horribly wrong, it might just kill the time band.
Yeah, it might.
Oh! I have.
Right,
so
finish this up, Amy. You
yes,
got this.
I in fact probably do. So this guy who's holding Ben to ransom, where is he? Where's he going?
So there is the roller coaster is currently empty except for them. They are standing because they're being very reckless because this guy is wicked. And it seems like they're just gonna go and launch the roller coaster.
Okay. I have an idea. I'm going to shoot the roller coaster with acidic, causing it to essentially degrade, and for both the controller, but basically the wicked ransomer to fall to the ground and hopefully die. Meanwhile, relying on the fact that Ben now has Lucky, do not die.
Okay, so
land in that barrel, in those barrels full of in the hay and stuff like that.
Yeah, like that. That's kind of what I'm hoping for.
All right.
Okay, so yes. What part of this roller coaster are you going to shoot? Are you going to shoot a bank, a loop-de-loop, a descent?
So is the roller coaster moving in a moment? Is that what's happening?
It's going to be moving soon, yeah. It's starting to do its first lap, but there's multiple parts of this roller coaster that you could shoot.
I think I'm going to shoot the part that would least likely cause it to just careen, because I'm shooting the roller coaster itself as opposed to the cars, as opposed to the tracks. So I think I'm going to shoot it when it goes on a loop-de-loop.
Oh, you're shooting the roller coaster cars, not the track. That's very interesting. Okay.
Yep. I am definitely relying on the Lucky here.
Sorry, could you repeat that for me?
Yep. I'm definitely relying on the Lucky here.
You shoot the roller coaster car. The roller coaster car now has the description of acidic and starts to melt the track and the people that are standing upon it.
Oh god.
Noticing that this guy's cowboy boots are bubbling, he still cackling as it's kind of reaching the height of one of the dips before it goes over, leaps off the side with Ben, spins the bullet. It spins like the chamber on the revolver. It seems that their rules for firing their gun is a little different, and they randomize it.
Always randomize it.
And oh no, that fell on the floor. Wrong again.
Floor dice.
Oh, okay. So I queued up one of the words in the list was teleporting.
Oh no.
So yeah, he shoots himself and bamfs out of existence with Ben.
God dang it. Would Lucky have any way to separate him from
We
the
don't
ransomer?
know.
Give it a moment. It might come back later. Who knows? But currently they're not there.
Okay, dang it.
The other woman is still there though.
Is she still melting on this thing?
She's on the controls, so she's not
she's on the
necessarily
control, right.
Yeah.
Okay, so this roller coaster is now rapidly melting through its own tracks, right?
Mm-hmm. It eventually, as the wheels kind of melt through some of the metal and the wood of the roller coaster, it gets caught and just gets stuck partway through the loop.
Hey.
Although, thankfully, this wasn't actually people getting killed on live TV.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, so that guy's teleported away. We've got the controller who's currently, I guess, stunned. I'm just gonna go pistol whip her.
Yeah. No, you go and give me a 2 glitch dice tootin'.
Yeah, that's fine. Mine goes down to 1 because I've got 1 tootin'. It happens. I rolled a 6.
Okay, cool. Yeah. You clock her real good, and she passes out. And seems all current threats are now neutralized. And good thing too, because it just hit 11:30, and the dancing competition starts
on its now smaller stage.
On a considerably smaller stage. They had to re-rig the cameras to be at the correct angle again. And Colleen and Carl go up first. Colleen was unabated in being able to be a massive bigot, feels quite smug about their success chances as they start their dance first.
I was hoping to save Lucky for the other couple.
Oh.
Well.
Oh well.
You still have other ways to maybe sabotage this performance.
I am not atomizing them, and that's my next bullet.
That's fair. I don't know what bullets are in the rest of y'all's guns though.
I have the perfect bullet for this situation.
Okay, so we'll go through and you let me know when you want to intervene. So Colleen and Carl go first, and they do their dance, and it's pretty okay.
Does anyone seem particularly enthused about their dance?
It is a solid performance. They're finalists, so but by the fact that they have to dance to really quiet music, they're finding it kind of difficult to keep time.
Can I shoot them with surprising?
That seems like it would work in their favor.
I mean, you can shoot them with surprising. I'm definitely not going to say no.
Do we really care who wins or loses the contest? I mean,
I don't want them to win. Is my thing. I'm going to shoot one of the judges, the one that looks maybe the most enthused about it, with Disenchanted.
Okay, yeah. The Miami Vice looking judge is looking the most impressed. I think he just finds Colleen hot. But yeah, it's now the song ends and it goes into the voting phase, and you shoot him with Disenchanted, and then his face falls entirely, and he holds up a 1.
Ooh. Okay, I'm going to shoot that.
And the other two kind of look at him in surprise. They gave like 6s, but yeah, the score is not very good.
I'm going to shoot the competitors with surprising instead. I want to see what it does.
Next up is Heather and Henry, and they do their routine.
I'm also going to shoot them with sparkling.
Okay, surprising and sparkling.
I should probably mention the full turn order just before you decide who you're shooting who. It's Heather and Henry, then Janet and Jody, and then Matilda and Mark.
Oh my
Wow.
god!
That's it. Janet and Jody, I'm hitting with surprising.
Okay.
I'll shoot whichever one they're shooting with. Yeah. What is Jebediah doing?
I am getting ready to ambush the Time Bandit, who probably going to try do the sprinkler thing. Not necessarily knowing that I've done the morose on it.
Yeah, I think around the time that Janet and Jody start performing, and then their shot was sparkling, which you guys just would expect. And then surprising, the platform they're on suspends, it lifts about 2 foot in the air, not the full 10 feet, and starts to rotate slowly as they do their swing dance. And they decide to go for a gentler, more emotional number than the other two preceding. Around this time, Ben and the male Time Bandit show up and teleport into a pier next to the water tank. And
at which point, I knew exactly where he was going to be, so I was shooting with atomized.
Oh,
ouch!
As they appear, and they appear and go and slam a plunger and then atomize.
Okay.
And the aquatechnics go off with a really kind of emotive sobbing. And the water kind of sprays up in the kind of like almost like the stage is openly and gently weeping as this kind of beautiful sparkling dance goes atop it, and the members of the public start crying and the judges start crying.
While it's going on,
everybody is very moved.
I wanted to shoot one of the judges with fragile, but I mean emotionally fragile. So this dance is going to hit him.
Yeah.
Do you have fragile?
Yeah, I've got fragile.
Fragile's already been shot. That was destroyed the stage.
Yeah, that was my gun.
You gave me fragile in this one.
Oh, did I have fragile twice in the listing?
Yeah.
Oh no, there were 2 uses. Oops.
It's alright.
It's fine. Just go for it.
Yeah, it's fine. They're emotionally fragile. Or I think flexible is probably something that I might have accidentally given instead at some point.
No. Oh, yeah. Oh, right. That's weird. Okay, don't worry.
It's all good.
Go off. Yeah.
It doesn't really matter. They're emotionally fragile, and their heart, their metaphorical heart shatters at the sight of the scene.
Oh, good. It's not like physical. That would have been bad.
No, there's like an X-ray style shot of like a gigantic red cartoon heart that like breaks into, and just floods of tears appear in Goth Lady Judge's eyes. The most stoic of the 3 is now just an emotional wreck at the sight of this, and they all hold up like 8s and 9s, and everybody is just going applauding. They can't really cheer; it's too somber for cheering.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then at the end of that, nobody is particularly interested in watching Matilda and Mark's performance, because there's no way it can match that standard. And Janet and Jody are awarded first place in Arizona's Top Swing Dancers '92.
Gay pride.
All right, gay pride.
Yeah, pretty much exactly that.
Okay.
All right, so
and then I guess you succeed, and that's the end of the thing. Yay! Is there like an epilogue scene for each of you? Because I love doing epilogue scenes in tabletop RPGs. So, you're free to enjoy your rest of the day at this incredibly quiet, incredibly busy theme park.
You say that enjoy the rest of the day. I've convinced them I'm staff, so I'm kind of working. I'm stuck working.
Yeah, you have to spend the rest of the day cleaning up this mess.
I'm just gonna have fun. Like that's what he's gonna do. Despite the fact he looks so mysterious, he's just gonna go on all the rides he can. And you just see him like on the Ferris wheel at one point when it gets fixed or something. Or like the log flume probably. Just going wee as he goes down the bottom of the thing.
Nice.
And I am going to go check on that unconscious time rustler. I wanted to find out that they've like mysteriously vanished like they always do.
Yeah, like there's only a domino mask left.
Yeah, I think that's a good ending.
Yeah, they wake up and they level their gun at you and they roll.
Oh no.
You have a big cowboy hat.
Yes.
Yeah, it becomes flimsy as they vanish into the time ether.
Oh, so the hat flops down in front of my face, and they use the opening to get away.
That's cool.
Oh wow, cool.
I like that. So, who wants to run the next one?
And don't forget, because we did forget last time, whoever runs the next one, you're going to have to assign one of us to be Jeff.
Yeah.
Yes. And also because I realized the reason we had 2 fragiles was because I accidentally misread the new stuff. I should have had endless and loud. I gave myself endless and fragile. But
that's all good.
To be fair, that just happens. That's just small mistake.
It is no big deal.
It's fine. I'm happy to take over the next part if people are okay with that.
Well.
Did this inspire you?
I mean, Purple, like you haven't done one in a while, so feel free.
Nah, go for it. I enjoyed playing, so let's go with that.
So,
okay, Amy, do you want to sign us off?
All right. So thank you very much, partners, for being here for our first game of. I did not forget what it was called.
Frontiers of Time.
We'll be back next time, and maybe next time things will be a bit more intergalactic. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.